let's see, this class, the number one reason, well, the number one reason is actually because it's several things that it offers. I would say the instructors are very responsive. You have a group setting, so like others mentioned, there's accountability, there is a regularity to it, there's a great, again, variety of materials for like group assignments. There's multiple different kinds of applications in use. You have Quizlet, you have the learning apps, there's writing, reading, speaking, and hearing other people speak around your level in the group meetings. And yeah, very, I would agree with what other people said, very creative and responsive, I would say, throughout the week. So I really appreciate all those elements altogether.
Uh, I highly recommend Elisa and the Hebrew Hub. Lisa is incredibly creative in coming up with material that's interesting and challenging, and she gives feedback. And the cost of the lesson is very reasonable compared to what you see elsewhere.
Like for myself, I can say that I think it's a useful way to work on vocabulary. I appreciate how the teachers, Alisa and Rotem, like how you um, work on vocabulary in different ways. Like if we have to tell a story using the words that we learned, or we have Bohan, which I even forgot in English. It's like a quiz, right? I think it's a very good thing that the vocabulary that we're working on appears many times again and again. It's a good thing. Into that.
And for me, it's accountability. When I'm studying, I stop eventually after a few weeks, after a month, and having these meetings every week and having to talk about the vocabulary that we learned, it helps a lot.
I think one of the biggest reasons is it does provide homework. So I do like the accountability. I will do the lesson if I have a homework assignment to turn in. And Elisa and Rotem are very patient and are always available to answer questions.
Much good point. Thank you.
Also write your review, Elisa, but I just wanted to mention that by reviewing the old stories, I love that idea because it's actually a week is a short time to go over a whole video real well. And you know, if the story is reviewed, it's much easier to. It's an in-depth learning because you're going over what you already knew. As a matter of fact, I was going to post one. I have all the words, almost all the words of a post an old story. I will a little later. I was going to give Chauvel anyway because she's the only one who would be able to relate to it. But I will write you a nice review because I agree with everybody what they said, especially with Rafaela. Was most I need the motivation. It's continual. I quit if it's not. I just quit studying after a short time if I don't have this class.
תודה, תודה רבה.